Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Thoughts. I am doing your weekly reading for the 18th through the 24th of June, 2023. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there, so do take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. If it's not resonating at all, you may check your other signs and placements, see if those readings resonate a little better. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So if you find yourself on the other side of this reading, just get in where you fit in, guys. As always, please don't try to force yourself into a reading. That is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? Leo. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Leo, you're starting out with the World. You have the King of Wands, and I don't usually take 3 cards at once, but I was directed to do so. You have the Queen of Cups, you have the 6 of Wands, and you have the 8 of Cups all coming out together. Okay, so Leo, I can see that you are closing out some sort of a cycle here so that you can begin a new cycle. You are standing in your power with this King of Wands, and I feel like you are feeling that. You're feeling very powerful. People are listening to you. They're being, I want to say guided to you, but that's not quite the right way. They're definitely attracted by you, and I feel like they're looking up to you. There's somebody here that people are definitely looking up to. You're in a very high vibrational energy. I do feel like you've walked away from something that was with regard to love. You want to be successful in love. So I feel like you've shut something down in order to find success in love. You've walked away from something, and you may be walking directly towards a new love. That's a possibility. But I feel like you've shut something down that just wasn't satisfying you in some way. You want success in love, so you may have felt compelled to walk away from something. I can see that you definitely have a high energy, and you have this glow up going on, which is very nice energy. Some of you could be wanting success with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. All right, so let's see who is in your energy. Some of you could have also walked away from a water sign. All right, so the person in your energy, we have Justice in reverse, sign of Libra. Sorry. We have the Lover, sign of Gemini. A lot of air there. And then we have the 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, so the person you're dealing with here could be they could be a soulmate. This person definitely loves you. They could have a choice in love. But I feel like for some reason this person feels that they've been treated unjustly, that they've been treated wrong, and they may have even blocked you. Yeah, I'm seeing the energy of somebody blocking. So let's see the energy between the two of you. They do have feelings for you, though, and it's a very strong, strong feelings. Page of Wands. So it looks like there's going to be some communication, or there has been some communication. It could have been a little bit immature in nature. Let's see what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting the connection, please. The Chariot. Yeah, movement. But it looks like successful movement. Let's see the outcome. Show me the outcome. More Cancer energy, by the way. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a reconciliation. Yeah, that's a reconciliation after a breakup. So bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. Now, that's underlying energy, and it speaks to basically having that emotional fulfillment that you're looking for. So I do see that coming, and that's what's underlying all of this. Let's, You may be having a reconciliation here, Leo, with somebody that you walked away from, and now you want success with that person. It could be a cycle that's closing out here. All right, let's clarify. Why is the World here? Why is the World here? All right, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups reversed. You may have been a little confused at some point, but that confusion is clearing up. I see communication, though. Either you're going to receive communication. It looks like it's very truthful. It could be a little harsh. Or else you gave that clarification to somebody. I feel like wherever that communication came from, whether it was from you or the other person, it cleared up some things, but maybe in a harsh manner. It could have been rather harsh. But I'm definitely seeing communication after a cycle has closed out. I'm also seeing, Leo, that you're closing out other options here. Why is the King of Wands here? Yeah, you were on a break. The Hermit in reverse. Three of Coins. Yeah, so you're really attracted to somebody. I feel like you may have been on a break from them, but I feel that you may be coming in to communicate that you want a solid foundation with someone. I do see a contract, communicating about a contract, about stability. You're very cooperative with communication with regard to this situation. And that communication is going to lead to, it's definitely going to lead to progress in the situation. All right, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Tower. And we have the Two of Cups. There's going to be a successful movement on problems that have caused a Tower moment here in love. Now, like I said, some of you could be dealing with a water sign. I am seeing a lot of water. There's a sense of having walked away from a situation. I definitely see that there was a break. But I'm seeing the two of you coming back together, realizing that these problems can be addressed, can be handled. And I do see success with the problems that you're carrying right now. Whatever these were, it led to a Tower moment in love. Let's look at their energy. Why is Justice in reverse? There's that energy of being on a break again. Lots of communication. I feel like this person was not communicating with you at some point, and now they're wanting to. There's lots of communication. I'm seeing it several places on your side. I'm seeing it between the two of you, and now I'm seeing it on their side. But it's after a break. I feel like you're coming forward very honestly. This person might not be telling you everything. They could be omitting something, or they feel that you are. Yeah, I feel like they may feel that you are, but I don't see that in your energy. And they're going to tell you that how they feel, that they don't feel that you're telling them everything, or they even could be telling you they feel that you're lying. Yeah, they have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Now, you have it in the upright and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. More of that water sign energy. So this person's really holding back. They are going to be willing to talk to you, but they're holding back because they feel that things between the two of you, even though they have deep feelings, are not going to be successful here. That lack of success is stemming from the feeling that this person is either not being truthful, but I feel like they feel you're not being truthful with them. So they're kind of holding those feelings back. They're very strong feelings, and it's a very strong attachment. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Eight of Cups reversed. Five of Wands. So they want to resolve the problems that caused you to walk away. They don't want you to walk away. It it could have been them that walked away too, though, and that you're trying to come in and gain success. It's difficult to say because there's a little bit of mirroring that's going on, but somebody walked away from this connection. And it's looking more and more like it wasn't you, it was them. And there's going to be a reversal in those circumstances. I feel like you want to resolve the problems. This caused a tower moment. I see a definite break in the energy for both of you. And I see a lot of communication happening. This person has been unavailable emotionally, though. And it has nothing to do with their feelings. It has to do with them feeling that they weren't treated properly, that there was some kind of injustice attached to perhaps a lie or an omission of truth. And I feel like they blocked you at some point. But emotionally, they're still attached and they do want to resolve the problems. Let's see why the Page of Wands is here. Yeah, there was an argument. Five of Swords. Yeah, there was an argument between the two of you. This person is not, you have a cooperative feel about your energy. You want a new beginning. You've narrowed down options, and I feel like you want this new beginning. I feel like you're going to come forward. And what this is telling me is that you are coming forward truthfully. You want to end this cycle where there's been this break. And you want this new beginning. You want to kind of wipe the slate clean. So I'm seeing that there could be like a small communication to begin with to kind of open that door if it hasn't already happened. But the person you're dealing with is a little bit, they're not very cooperative, and they could be kind of seated in a bit of pride as well. But I do feel that they have a little bit more of a hostile energy, and they don't really believe what it is that you're saying. But I'm not seeing you have a lying energy. Why is the Chariot here? Oh, you've been very hurt by this. Three of Swords. For some of you, there was some third-party energy here, and this is what they're upset about. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's going to be progress forward. This is moving forward. It's being moved forward by communication. I do see that this has been painful for you. You will relate that, and you're going to relate that you want to have a solid foundation with this person. Again, I'm seeing you're more agreeable in your communication. As this moves forward, this person is outwardly hostile in the beginning, and they progress to being just emotionally removed and not really giving. They're I don't want to say stingy with their energy, but they're holding their energy back because they just don't feel like this is going to work out. It's going to be successful. If there was third-party energy, and for some of you there was, this person's not having it. They feel very wronged by this. But I do see forward movement here being spurred by the communication. Let's look at your outcome. Oh, there's an offer of love. All right, Two of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. If there has been any juggling, it's over, it's done. Because you really do care for this person, and it looks like this is a soulmate. I do see an offer of love. I see an opportunity to come back together, to reunite with this person. But it's not going to be easy because I see them turning down that offer. I see them feeling as if they were not your first choice. So they want to come out of this energy of the hostilities here. They want to come out of this energy of being in conflict. They haven't fully walked away. It looks like this person walked away and blocked you. but they don't feel that they were your first choice. I'm seeing that they may initially turn this down, even though there's a lot of love here. Let's pull one more card on each side, because I don't want to leave you just hanging. Okay. Chariot in reverse. 3 of Wands reversed. And the Ace of Swords reversed. Ooh, you're dealing with somebody that's not... It's not a matter of love, Leo. They have a lot of love for you, but they're going to grind this to a halt. I feel like you're coming in, you're wanting to reconnect with this person, you're offering your cup of love, and they just kind of shut that down. They really shut it down. And they're doing that because emotionally they're still involved, but they lack clarity on who it is that you really want to be with. They don't feel that they were your first choice. And if there's been third-party energy, I see that the third-party energy is done. It's over. There's no more juggling, but this person has an absolute lack of trust is what it amounts to. And they still think that you're not telling them the truth, regardless if there's been third-party energy or not. For some of you, it was just breadcrumbing. You weren't making this person a priority. And so they don't feel that you're telling them the truth. They don't feel that you're being honest and upfront. Now, I have to say, I'm not seeing that in your energy. I see you wanting to resolve problems. This was a Tower moment for you, and you definitely want success with this person in love. I feel that you recognize them as a soulmate, but there's just a lack of trust here. On your side, I'm seeing that as things progress, it's leaving you feeling unbalanced and making you doubt whether or not your future lies with this person. But this is a weekly read, and so it feels to me like this is in process, you know? But they're going to grind this to a halt. And it's just because of a lack of clarity and a lack of trust. They still think that you're not being truthful with them. But I wouldn't give up on this, honestly, because emotionally they haven't walked away. They may have physically, but they're still communicating with you, and they actually do want to avoid conflict. They want to end any conflict that's between the two of you. They're not going to start out that way. They're going to start out rather hostile, then they're going to be a little bit more emotionally withdrawn, and then they're going to start thinking about the connection more. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords reversed. Yeah, so something here has come out. There's been some sort of deceitful behavior that is making this person very cautious about reuniting. Wow. All right, so now if you find yourself on the other side, just put yourself where you belong. All right, so let's pull you an oracle. Okay, it says, follow your own good advice. Trust yourself, you know what is best for you. So let's see what the book says about that. It is a 10, by the way, and you started out your first card with wanting to complete a cycle here. I feel like that cycle has to do with the break that is between the two of you. I just don't feel that this person is able to cooperate, and it's because of this fear that you're not being upfront and honest. All right. There are times when we become overwhelmed and begin to feel as if there would be nothing better at all than to collapse, cry, and to turn in on ourselves, particularly if we have made an error of judgment. This is understandable, and we must be permitted to express who we are and how we feel. However, once Alice has cried about a seemingly unsolvable situation, about forgetting something very important, she tells herself that continuing to cry will have no use. This stern command to her emotions brings her back to a place where she can contemplate what is best done next. Anytime you make an error, it can be helpful to grieve a little for the difficulty you have created. But once you've done this, continuing with the sadness serves no real purpose. It is best to follow Alice's example. Cry, then stop, and follow your own good advice and your own good sense. Receiving this card means you know what you need to do. You need to clear, ground, and center yourself so you can contemplate what to do next. This card also says that you do know what is best for you and often give yourself excellent advice, but that you don't often follow it. You are being gently advised to settle yourself emotionally and to think through a problem, to stop admonishing yourself and to follow your good advice to yourself. Perhaps treating yourself like a close friend or a dear child will help you to move forward calmly without criticizing yourself too harshly for the situation you currently find yourself in. You can change this if you follow your very good sense. So the divination on this is harsh self-judgment for a mistake or an error made, unmet personal expectation causing inconsolable sadness, and a reminder to detach, find clarity, and follow your personal internal guidance system, which has some very practical solutions. All right, so you're being guided here to center yourself, Leo, and then to follow your own good advice. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you have resonated with this at all, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.